Yeah, time for that Morgan journal. You got a weird angle going on, huh? I'm just laying here. Pretending to work out. Oh, yeah, chisel. Oh. Anyhow, I hate this stupid dot that happens. I don't know why this comes there. It's so weird. What is it? What the heck is that? It doesn't even feel like anything. It's just there. Ugh. Anyways. So this is like the old style of Morgan journals. I'm way behind. I don't know how this ended up happening, but yeah, I got a couple weeks to talk about, which is not ideal. So let's get it. Today is Monday, April 18th. So I got to talk about Tuesday of last week. So what the heck was that date? Let's spy. Tuesday of last week looks like it was the 5th? No, where's the 18th? 12th. It's the 12th. Ugh. All right. So Tuesday, April 12th. Let's see. Let me think about this. So this was actually the last week before her dang soccer started up again. I'm sick of these stupid sports. Her mom signs her up for sports all the time because she doesn't know how to bother with her and hang out with her. And just makes the kids play with each other and stuff. And it's like, oh, she has to do sports or she's going to get fat. No, she doesn't. You know what you can do? Do stuff with her. Bring her to the park. Play with her at the park. Or go somewhere where she can ride her bike. You can walk on a trail or something. She can ride her bike or something. She doesn't have to be on stupid sports to stay fit. It ain't hard to do. I like having fun with her at the park. I look forward to the weather being decent so I can go to the park. Unfortunately, it seems like every time I have her, it's crappy. But still, it ain't hard to do. I'm sick of these stupid sports. It just makes me mad, too, because she's not even really like a sporty girl at the end of the day. Like, she's more arts and crafts. Like, if her mom was signing her up for painting classes or something like that, then I'd be down for it because that's her thing. You know, like our pictures that we made up there. Can you even see them? You know, we paint a lot of pictures together. That's her thing. Not sports. She don't care about sports. She don't know the rules of sports. I mean, she knows some of them now because she's been doing soccer for, 2 years now? This will be the 3rd year. And she knows some of basketball because she played last year. Or, well, technically it ended, 2 months ago? Late February, maybe very early March, somewhere in that range. But still, you know, like, overall, it's not something she follows. It's not like when we were kids. My brother was and still is into sports. So, yeah, my mom signed him up because that was his thing. But anyways, this being the last week, so this Tuesday, what did I say, the 12th? Yeah, the 12th. Is it the 12th? That don't sound right. No, it's not right. It's the 5th. That's why. The 12th was last week. So the 5th, I meant. So for starters, that is when Lego Skywalker Saga came out. And I was broke this week, and I'm going to be broke the following week. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to get the game. But one of my friends picked it up for me. So that was cool. So I went over and picked that up. We hung out for a little bit. I think we ended up trying to think. I'm getting confused now with my weeks. I'm sure we ate something there because that's kind of the norm, what always happens. And then, yeah, we came home. Then she did her homework. Oh, did we just make pit stops and get Freels? I think we made pit stops and get Freels. I know I said I didn't have money. I didn't have money to buy a game, but I had money to get some Freels. So we made a pit stop and got Freels first. And then, yeah, then we went and came home, did her homework. And I'm trying to think, was it this week or was it what did we do this past week? This past week was stupid soccer, so no homework. 5:30. The soccer is 5:30 to 6:30. So 5:30 to 6:30. So 6:30. We'd get home around. Where is her soccer at? Oh yeah, it's right there. We get home about 7. She takes a shower. I'm trying to think. Because one of these weeks we watched Goofy on Tuesday and on Thursday, kind of like last time with Toy Story 3. But I can't remember if it was this past week or the one before that. I don't know. She had homework though on Tuesday and stuff, and then something happened. Now Thursday, the 7th. When the heck was my weekend with Chuck? It was last weekend. Okay. So Thursday the 7th, we last day before she had soccer. Oh yeah, so her mom's been going to a place to do some roller skating. I don't know, some kind of indoor thing. I haven't ever gone with them with Morgan. I don't know if she wants to rollerblade or whatever it is, rollerblade, roller skate. I don't know. But I haven't, only because I just haven't had money. It's not expensive. I guess it's $10 for 2 hours. But I've been too broke. I don't have $10. Plus the week prior, I don't know if I said this in the last Morgan Journal, but I didn't even have gas. Never mind having money. I didn't have gas to drive down there and then come back. And so I'm thinking maybe one of these weekends I can just take her so she can try it out if she wants. But yeah, I don't know when that's going to be, because this weekend I'm going to be busy. Might give a preview as to what that's about. Or you'll have to find out in the next Morgan Journal. But anyways. Yeah, so Thursday. Oh yeah, so her mom had some pizza. For some reason she picked up Culliver early from school for the skating, and they got pizza and stuff. And then when I got there, I guess there's only a few pieces left. And so she says to Morgan, do you want that pizza? And Morgan, I think originally was like, no, but I was like, just grab the dang pizza. I don't know what to do for us. I don't have any money. I don't have anything at home that we can really make. So just take the dang pizza. So yeah, she had one of the slices. There was only 3. There was a tiny one and 2 like bigger size pieces. So I had the tiny one of the bigger ones, and she had just one of the bigger ones. Always when we eat, we watch something. So this must have been when we watched the Goofy movie. So we must have watched the Goofy movie on Tuesday. Obviously, we didn't finish it. And then this Thursday, I just threw it back in, and then we re-watched it. We probably got Freels too. I feel like something else had to have happened, but I'm drawing a blank. Like, we would have watched that movie when we were eating. Then she would have done her homework. And then what the heck did we do after that? I don't think we played a game. Did we watch a different movie? I don't know. Something. What's today? Okay, so that would have been last Friday. Okay. So anyways, now the weekend. So on Friday, the 8th, what ended up happening is I had Chuck. So I ended up having Chuck. So the plan was I was going to have him on the weekend, but I guess he gets dropped off at my mom's from school. And I guess my brother told him that he would be coming over, so he was pumped to see me. So then he was just talking about it with my mom. So then she hit me up like, you gonna come get him now? Because he's excited to see you. So, yeah. I got him on Friday. I had him, when did I get him? Like 6:30? And then we went to Walmart really quick just so that I could get, like, milk. Because I didn't want to deal with that on Saturday. Last time I went to Walmart, when I had Morgan with him, he acted like an idiot in the store. So I didn't want to deal with that. So I got milk, and I had him choose some Pop-Tarts. The only reason for that was because of Saturday when I was going to go get Morgan. I figured I don't have time for cereal, so packed down some Pop-Tarts in the morning. But anyways, when Saturday morning came, he didn't even eat his dang Pop-Tart. But anyways, yeah, so backing up, when we were at Walmart, we went down the movie aisle and stuff. And then he was talking about some movies he wanted to see. He was showing me, like, the Marvel movies he hadn't seen. And then he was talking about, what the heck was it? The new Space Jam. And I think he talked about one other movie too, but for some reason he was super pumped about seeing the new Space Jam. Well, I actually have that movie for Morgan. Not a fan of LeBron at all because, all those little faggot things that he's whining about all the time on Twitter and stuff. And it's like, but I only got the dang movie because the first Space Jam was good with Jordan. And this one was like a cool collector's edition with all like the characters have their own cards in the box set thing. And it was on sale for like $15 or something. So I was like, whatever, just get the stupid thing. But yeah, so I happened to have it. So that's what we watched when we got back. I feel like I got him a drink from somewhere, but I can't remember where now. Well, anyways, though. What did we? I feel like we did something else besides Walmart, right? Maybe we went to Cumbies or something? I don't know. Anyways, though. So we got back to my place, and we watched Space Jam. And then, oh yeah, I threw on Civil War because that was one of the ones that he said he didn't see, but he just was tired and ended up passing out. Like he was doing the intro with the pages, I can't even do the beat. It's in my head, but it ain't coming out of my mouth right. But anyways, yeah, he passed out right there, right in the very beginning. He didn't even see any of the movie. So I ended up watching that by myself, which, whatever. I don't think I even finished it either because I was tired and I was like, whatever, he ain't awake. I'm not going to force myself to finish this. I've seen it several times. So, yeah, so that was Friday. What else happened? Oh, yeah, Friday also when we got to Walmart, he's like, I gotta go pee. And I'm like, why didn't you go to Grandma's? Grandma wouldn't let me. I'm like, that's cool. She made you hold your pee for me? Stupid. But yeah, then on Saturday, so now he was pumped about seeing Morgan, and like he gets up in the morning and he gets dressed and then he puts his shoes on and he's just standing by the door for probably about 15 minutes. I wasn't ready. He's ready to go, and like I said, he didn't eat his Pop-Tarts in the car. He was just pumped about seeing her. Even when I got to her mom's place, I said, you gonna come in or just wait? He says, yeah, come in, so then he can see her sooner. So then he goes in with me to pick her up, and yeah, it was goofy. But anyways, what did we do? I know we did something. Oh yeah, we went out with my mom. We went out to the movies to see the Sonic movie. Well, my mom didn't watch the Sonic movie. She just, it's like a mall complex up there as well. So she just went up and shopped around at some of the stores. I drove, but then I left my car behind so that she could just drive around instead of walk around. Because where the theater is and then where the stores are, it's kind of far away from one another walking. So, yeah, I left my car. And so, yeah, we saw the Sonic movie. And they gave out a poster and a comic book to the kids. But they ripped me off. They didn't hook me up. But, yeah, so we did that. I feel like we did something before. What time was this at when we went? Oh, yeah, maybe it was only 11. Never mind. Did we do anything before that then? No, I don't know. So, anyhow, yeah. So then after that, we get in the car, and then he's kind of like complaining, you didn't get us any drinks or snacks or anything. And my mom's like, yeah, and you still brought you to the movie. You could be home maybe with your mom doing nothing. Like, complaining at me because I didn't get snacks. It's expensive. What the heck? The cinemas are a ripoff. I don't feel like wasting extra money. My money was tight as it is, like I already said in the beginning of this thing. And I needed to stretch what I had. I was planning on the movie and dinner, and that was about it. Not buying snacks and drinks, adding on another $25 to the bill. But anyways, where'd we end up going? My mom didn't want to eat anywhere up there for some reason. Oh yeah, we went to this burger joint. And when we were there, what's he end up getting? A grilled cheese. I'm like, kid, you're kind of husky. You can eat pretty well. Why are you only getting a grilled cheese? What kind of gay sandwich is that? Seriously? And obviously he wasn't full, because then there was some fries. I think my mom didn't finish all her fries. And then he snatched them up and he packed them down. And it was like, yeah, maybe if you got something real instead of grilled cheese. Another thing was, he had his drink and then he finished it. And then we suggested he get a refill. And he's like, I'm not thirsty anymore. I'm full now. And we said, it's not for now. Just get the dang refill for later, Kevin. I mean, then if you are thirsty, you have the drink. Yeah, well, he was fighting us about that the whole time, and then finally Morgan just took his cup and filled it up, and then what happened? He, like, basically finished it in the remaining time that we were still at the restaurant. It was like, see, kid, you're ridiculous. You're fighting us about getting a refill, but you clearly wanted it. You sucked it down. Ugh. Anyhow, that's another thing, too. On the ride down there, he was talking about, so his mom is with an idiot. Total loser. And he's not only a loser in every aspect of life, but he's also a loser in the sense of, like, you know, he's a man in the sense of he has a wiener and that's about it. Nothing else about him is manly at all. And apparently she left him finally after years of talking about it, and then for some reason ended up back with him though. Which, whatever, I'm not trying to get hostile like I can, but it's stupid. If you know this guy, it's like, what's wrong with you? You finally made that choice to break away and then you go back to him? Like, he has nothing. He's was homeless, basically. I mean, he was living in his brother's place upstairs. He didn't have his own place. He didn't have a car. They were using her car. Like, you broke away and you went back? It's so dumb. But anyways, apparently they were fighting when she first got back with him, they were on the highway, I guess, and he took her phone and threw it out the window, and then apparently threatened her that if she ever ran away again, that he would strangle her to death or something. And this was all in front of Mason, so, like, he was telling us the story. And then, my mom was trying to give him pointers on what to do just in case, like call 911. And then it was just, he doesn't know how to express himself. So at first he sounded dumb. Yeah, but what are the numbers? I don't know the numbers. And we're like, 911, that's the numbers. But what he was trying to say is he didn't understand how to do the unlock screen. I don't know the numbers like his mom's code or the idiot's code on the phone. And then when we finally figured that out, we were like, oh, you don't have to worry about that. There's an emergency button in the bottom. So you just hit that, and then you can still call even without knowing the numbers. But yeah, so my mom was trying to walk him through what to do. You know, call either 911 or hit that emergency number, and then just tell them, I need help. My mom's being attacked, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah. Anyways, after we ate, we just went back home. Well, first I had to drop my mom off, and then we went home. And what time would this have been now? Probably, I think we were just in for the rest of the day. But, like, Chuck is he's perfectly fine when it was just me and him. Friday was a perfectly fine day. He was quiet. We went to Walmart. He was normal and quiet and just came back to the apartment, watched the movie nice and quiet. As soon as he gets with her, though, he always acts like an idiot. And it's nothing to do with her. Like, she's not doing anything. He just gets all, like, I don't know, wild and crazy for no reason. He doesn't listen. He's, like, jumping around kind of in my apartment. I'm on the 3rd floor, for one. And for two, my floors creak like nobody's business. They make me nervous that one day I'm just going to end up falling through. And he's over here jumping around like, oh, yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Banging around, jumping around. And I'm like, kid, stop. How many times I can tell you the same thing? And then, he doesn't listen either. Like, he's kind of disrespectful towards her things. Like, he goes in her room and just helps himself to her stuff. And it's like, okay, I guess at the end of the day, she probably doesn't really care, but still, like, it's slightly rude. Like, that's not your stuff. That's not your room. Like, don't just barge in there and help yourself. And then she has stuffed animals. Well, Pokemon stuffed animals. And, what would you call them? They're not Pokemon stuffed animals. They're Pokemon plushies, I guess. I don't know. They're like him. Like my Trico over there. But she's got a lot of them. She's got 3 Eevees. She's got Leafeon, Glaceon, Yamper, Torchic, Pikachu. Actually, Does she have one or two Pikachus? I think she just has one Pikachu and then a Pichu. What else? Totodile, Sobble. She's got a bunch. And anyway, she organizes them in a certain way on her bed. And he comes in, he's just trying to tear it up. And she's like, Mason, stop. This is how they go. And he says, it doesn't really matter how they are. And like just trying to be rude. And it's like, well, okay, maybe it doesn't really matter, but that's not the point. That's how she wants them. It's her room. It's her bed. They're her stuffed critters. Don't be a dick. Just stop being rude. It doesn't. Why does it affect you how they are that you have to mess them up? Like the question goes either way. So, yeah, and then like he kept. So what happened also? Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to say too. We did when I was with my mom. We did go to GameStop. No, my mom didn't go. She went to, I don't know, some store down the way from the GameStop. But anyways, when we were there, that's where Morgan got her Pichu from, and then I let him choose one too. There was a Riolu there that he wanted, so he got Riolu. So now he even had his own Pokemon too, and like he kept trying to mess with hers. Kept grabbing her Yamper and something else, and she was, Mason, leave that alone. You have yours. And it was like, bro, why can't you listen? But yeah, what else? Trying to think. Did we watch a movie later? We probably did. Right? I don't know, but I'm sure whatever we watched, he was talking through probably the whole time, being annoying. Anyways, so then when nighttime came, I didn't know what to do with the kids. Usually I blow up an air mattress and put them in the living room, but like I didn't want to have to deal with come on. Annoying. I don't have to deal with like dirtying up some sheets and stuff to make a bed for them. So I was like, So what I ended up deciding was I just had them sleep in my bed, and then I slept in Morgan's bed. Which, her bed, I never realized is kind of weird. It's at like an angle or something. It was weird. You can't tell when you're looking at it, but geez, when I was laying in this thing, I felt like I was falling off the whole time. It was weird. I mean, I know the floor is kind of slanted, but man, it feels drastic in her bed. I didn't like it. But anyhow, one thing I ended up noticing is apparently these kids were dicking around with my stuff while they were in my bed casually and thought I wouldn't know. One thing was this little light that I have right there. That's just there just for the heck of it. It's magnetic, so I just put it there on top of my bag bomb. But, were you even looking at it? What was I showing you? I'm trying to show you this thing. Do you see me pointing at this? Yeah. But yeah, I saw on Sunday, after Chuck had already been picked up by his dad, my brother, that the light was on. The light was on, and I was like, what the heck is that doing on? You guys are fooling around with my thing? No. Yeah, okay, the light's just on for no reason. And there was one other thing I noticed as well, too. I forget offhand. What was it? It was that, and I'm thinking my big flashlight or something, the one I have right there. I'm thinking they were messing with this because this was slid up. So I don't think they actually turned it on, because I would have seen it. It's pretty bright. So I would have noticed, like, what's going on? Why is there lights in the other room? But it's like they attempted to play with it. And I'm like, these dang kids, just lay there. You're in the bed to sleep, not play with all my stuff. And I know it's Chuck because Morgan wouldn't care. She's here all the time. She don't care about that. She's not going to mess with it. The only thing I would say, though, is the light. I'm surprised it didn't die. For it being on basically for like 12, 14 hours, say, it's still going strong, the light. So that's some pretty good batteries in there. But yeah, so anyways, my brother finally came and picked him up around, what time was it? Like 11:30, I think. He came and got him. And what were we watching? What the heck did we watch? I don't know. We had something on. Or were we just playing Minecraft? Maybe we were just playing Minecraft. I thought we were watching something, though, with the cereal. Yeah, we watched something with cereal because he was dicking around doing a terrible job of eating. Like, he was just letting us sit there. He'd take a bite, and then it would just sit in his mouth, and then that would just sit there, and I'd be like, The point is to eat while watching TV, not kind of just nurse it and watch TV. Let's go, kid. But I don't remember what we watched. The heck did we watch? I know it was a movie because I thought about putting on one of the Sonic Booms, the TV show, because we just saw Sonic the day before at the theaters. But then I was like, yeah, it's a TV show. That's at least 2.5, 3 hours on the disc, and like I didn't know when my brother was coming, so I was like, I don't want it to be like in the middle of a show and then he has to leave. I was like, a movie's a safer bet. But I don't know what the heck we were watching. Anyway, yeah. So then after he left, Morgan and I continued playing Minecraft, and God dang it, stupid yawns and sneezes. Anyways, we continued doing that, and I wanted to take her to the park. It started to look nice out, but then out of nowhere, it started getting all cloudy and stuff, and I was like, okay. Well, it never ended up raining, but I didn't go because it started getting cloudy, so I didn't want to be there, and then it starts raining on us, but I guess it would have been fine, but anyway. Sunday. What's the date at this time now? That would have been like the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Sunday the 10th is where we are at now. So we did do something because we came back home and then we watched Kung Fu Panda 3. That was a movie that I got her a few weeks back when I had her. And we kind of forgot about it. We never watched it. So we watched that. What else did we do? What did we even eat? What did we have for like dinner or something? I don't know. What the heck did we do? Did we get pizza or something? Maybe? Pizza? No. I usually get Chinese with her on Sundays, but I don't think we did Chinese. So at the same time, my money was tight, so what the heck did we do on Sunday? I don't know. We had something to eat. Maybe I just had a lot of leftovers or something. I don't know. And, yeah, what did we watch? I know we watched something else. We watched Kung Fu Panda 3, and we watched something else before that. I mean, I don't know if it's the movie with Chuck or if it was something else. Wait, we also watched, what's that movie called? Road to El Dorado. When was that? That I don't think was with Chuck. That might have been after he left as well. So we watched Road to El Dorado and Kung Fu Panda after he left. But I know we did something in the middle. I can't remember. I know my money was tight. I wouldn't have had a lot of gas, so I don't think we went anywhere too far. What did we do? Maybe we did something dumb, just like went to Burger King or something. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't effing know. Anyhow, so now Tuesday, the 12th for real. This would have been the first day of soccer. So for starters, I didn't really know where I was supposed to go. It's at the old abandoned high school. I guess it's not really abandoned. They use it for basketball or something now, but it's not the high school anymore. But anyways, I don't know the layout of that. It's not in the town I went to school in. So I guess the high school is right behind where her school is. So I ended up just parking in the back of her school, which the field is right there. So I was like, okay, this is cool. But it was slightly wrong because they played way on the other side. So if I parked in the high school, I would have been better off. But I screwed up. Whatever. So anyways, for starters also, we were there pretty early. I got there at, like, her soccer's at 5:30. I think we got there at like 5, so we just kind of sat in the car watching TikTok. And then at first, all the kids that were showing up were like little kids. Like, you know, Morgan's almost 10. These kids look like they were like 5 or 6. And I was like, there's no way this is right. These little kids can't be on her team. Something's wrong. I'm either in the wrong place or something. Her mom's mistaken. Something's wrong. But no, the bigger kids were on the other dang side. So yeah, Colin was there too, kicking her ball around the whole time. I guess it wasn't too annoying. He wasn't really like hitting me with the ball or anything, but that's what he was doing, just running around, hitting the ball. And then he'd like kick it, go all the way down, come back, and then sit. Then kick it, go all the way down, and come back and sit. And it was just like, bro, make up your mind. You either play with the ball the whole time or don't. Why do you keep doing both? It's weird. Anyway, so before her practice, what I did was I went to Cumbies and I was thirsty. So I got a drink for me and I got a drink for her. Now, I thought that usually I can beat the bus, and I was pretty early this day. So that's why I went to Cumbies first, because like, man, I don't want to wait. Because I knew her mom was going to feed her and stuff. It's like, I don't want to wait. By the time we leave, then it might be too late, and I can't get a drink, and I'm thirsty. I don't want to be waiting until like 6:30 to get a drink. So anyway, I do all this, and then, yeah. Apparently, Morgan was been home. The bus dropped them off early enough, and she already ate and everything. So I was like, oh, okay. So now the one thing that we could do to waste time, we already did. So that's why we were so early at soccer. But anyways, of course, I get her a drink that's supposed to be for soccer, and she's drinking it in the car on the way there. She didn't finish it, but still. I'm like, this is supposed to be for when you're running around, not just to casually drink now. I kind of felt goofy, too, because I got her a Gatorade, and Gatorade's fine, it's a sports drink, but, like, all the other kids just have water, and there she is with her Gatorade. I'm like, this kind of feels awkward. All these other kids with water, and there she is. Look at my Gatorade. Oops. Anyways. So, this week, for some reason, she had no homework. So, at least that was a positive. Yeah, it's stupid soccer week, but no homework. So, that's kind of cool. So, what ended up happening was, after soccer, we went to... I think we went to the convenience store that I get Friels from, and she got a Friel afterwards, I think. She didn't choose another drink, did she? Nah, she would have chose a Friel, because she's dir like that. She could be dehydrated, but she'd choose a dang Friel. So we went, and she got a Friel. And then we went home. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing, too. At her practice, when it was over, it was kind of weird and awkward, because she goes up to her mom, and she's like, how come you were on your phone instead of watching me? And then it looked like she was going to cry, and it was weird, because it was just like, putting her on blast like that. Why are you on your phone? But I mean, I was like, well, she does have a point. Her mom is always on the phone when she's at practices. Always at basketball, she was on the phone the whole time. And here at soccer, she is. And it's like, at the end of the day, this is your dumb choice to make her sign up for this nonsense. Like, I don't even bring my phone. And I'm not the one that's even interested in this crap. But I'm supporting her. But she's always on the bench or the sidelines or whatever, just, I don't know, dicking around on Facebook. It's not even anything important, you know what I mean? But, so it was kind of weird, like, calling her out. But the other thing that was weird is because, like, a couple of years ago when she was at soccer, it used to land on better days. It wasn't my days. It was Monday and Wednesday. And I always said to Morgan, I was like, do you even want me to come? I don't mind. I'll show up and watch you practice. And she was like, I don't care if you come or not. It's only practice anyways, and I don't care about practice. I don't want to be there, so I don't think you want to be. So like, she didn't even care. So when she called her mom out, I thought it was kind of weird. Like, what? Why do you care that she's not paying attention? I thought you didn't care about practice. You know what I mean? Like, huh? But, yeah, I don't know. But then it seemed like it affected her. Like, she was kind of like, I don't know, running off from me and getting to the car and then kind of just, like, sat and quiet. And it was like, what? You changed in the past couple of years. Well, it affects you now if you're not being paid attention to. You didn't really care before. I don't know. I mean, I was paying attention. And I was like, good thing I was. Man, I've been awkward if I was part of that too. I did have my phone on me, but I never took it. I took it out once just to see what time it was, because it felt like the practice was going on forever and I was getting bored. Like, okay, what time is it? It's my day. Like, I want to hang out with her, not do this nonsense. That's all it was. I took it out just to see the time. But yeah. So anyways, after we got home, there's no homework, which was cool, but still doesn't leave us much time to really do anything. I mean, soccer's over at 6:30. We get a Friel. By the time we get home, it's like 7. So I think I just had her take her shower just to get it out of the way. And then, what do we do? I know we did something because we were mildly late. See, I'm supposed to drop her off at 9, and I think we showed up at like 9:10. I was a little bit late because of whatever the heck we were doing. Maybe I didn't have a shower right away. Maybe we, watched a movie or something. See, this is why I feel like I might have done Goofy today. But I don't think I did the Goofy movie. I'm pretty sure... Was it last week or this week? I don't know. Something. Maybe it was this week. And we just pushed it as late as I could. And then I had her take a shower at like 8:30. But she takes forever in the shower. And then that's why we ended up being late. I don't know. I do remember this, though. So she already ate with her mom. And I didn't have anything yet. So I just warmed up some cinnamon French toast sticks. And a good amount of them, and drenched them in syrup. The bottle was almost empty, so I just emptied the bottle on them. And then when I was having some, she was finishing up her shower, and I said, "Do you want some of these?" And she said, "Yeah." So I think I saved her like 4 of them or something. And then when she was eaten and dried, no, yeah, we weren't late. So maybe it was the last Tuesday that we were late. Maybe I'm confusing this. So anyways, yeah, when she was drying up, we were watching TikTok, and she was not drying up. She was already dried and dressed, and she was eating her portion of the French toast sticks, and we were watching TikTok. What did we do though when we got home? We would have had at least like an hour. Maybe we just played a little bit of Minecraft. I don't know. I hate this. It wasn't even that long ago. I can't remember. It's literally not less than a week ago. It's 6 days ago. Ugh. Anyway, Thursday the 14th. So Good Friday was the 15th. It's the next day. So that was cool. I didn't have to bring her back early. There's no school or anything. So I brought her back for 9 o'clock. But anyways, as far as Thursday, so practice, which I felt ripped off on because it was supposed to be a storm. And I was waiting for it, and it never happened. I think we had one little thunder rumble, and that was it. And I was like, come on, dang it. I was hoping for the dang rain so then we could skip practice. Anyhow, after practice, we went to Walmart. No, did we go to Walmart? No. We went to GameStop. I was going to go to Walmart, but we went to GameStop. The reason we went to... No, did we go to GameStop? What the heck day is this? Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah, okay, yep. Yeah, we did go to GameStop. I'm thinking I had money, though. How did I have money? I'm paid on Fridays, but that's why, because Good Friday, so we were paid Thursday this week. Got it. So, yeah, we went to GameStop. The only reason was, normally I like to go for fun, but we went because I guess there's a birthday party coming up, one of her friends or something. So what her mom wanted to get was, a little keychain of the plush Pokemon. I have a bunch of those on her clothes bag, if you will, the one that goes back and forth between me and her mom's place. And so she asked me, where do you get those from? And I said, GameStop. And she's like, how much are they? I'm like, I don't know, they're like $6.99 to $8.99. And she's like, if I give you money, can you get one for me? And at first, I didn't know what it was for. I thought it was maybe for Morgan as part of like her Easter gift or something. But then when I found out it was that, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So this isn't like a surprise or anything. So I had Morgan pick, and I think she picked Squirtle for the kid, which there was like a bunch of Squirtles and a bunch of Pikachus and then like 2 Bulbasaurs. So I was like, you should have chose one of the Bulbasaurs just because it was like a rare one in that whole set. But yeah, so afterwards, I did want to go to Walmart, but because the weather was seeming crappy, I think it was starting to drizzle or rain a little bit, and I was just like, okay, I don't want to deal with this because I thought it was supposed to storm, and I didn't want to be like showering while it was lightning and stuff. So we skipped out on Walmart. What was the whole point of going to Walmart anyways? Oh yeah, if I went, it was because I wanted to let her pick something out for Easter. Something good, like something kind of big-ish, kind of expensive-ish, Like normally we get a little bit cheap, $20 or less, but I was going to let her go a little higher, maybe upwards of like 100. But yeah, yeah, weather wasn't fully permitting, even though nothing really happened, but still. But she did have to take a shower because she got all sweaty from soccer. And I think I wanted to take a shower too. Did I? I don't know. I usually don't on Thursdays just because she's here and the way that my bathroom works, it's in my bedroom and it's kind of weird and my apartment's small, so. But I don't know. I might have. Because I did have plans to meet up with my mom on Friday after I dropped Morgan off to her mom. So I might have showered just so I could be kind of fresh. But anyways, back to Thursday. So she showered, I might have as well. And then, what did we watch? I know we watched a movie. What was it? Or was Thursday the day that we watched Road to El Dorado? I don't know. What the heck did we watch? I don't know. We watched something. It's ridiculous. It was only a matter of a few days ago, and I can't even remember. I'm trying to think. Usually I leave the movie on the counter, on my, not counter, whatever you want to call it, my shelf, my table. So what was the box? I don't know. Anyways, we watched something, and all I know is she was kind of sleepy the whole time, and then when it ended, yeah, she just passed out. It was kind of warm, so we didn't even sleep with blankets, which was weird. I haven't done that in a while. That's my norm in summer, but haven't done it. And that night, no blankets. It was warm in here. So anyways, yeah, Friday, the alarm was set for 8. The whole plan was so I could get up and get donuts. I always like to get donuts, for them being like Morgan and her mom and stuff, just because then if we're a little bit late, I can like butter it up. Like, oops, we're late because I got donuts. It smooths it over and makes my morning way easier. But yeah, she dicked around and didn't get up until like 8:35 anyways. So I'm like, come on, kid. We still got donuts, but still. And then, yeah, that's Friday. That's really it. And then, yeah, I was with my mom. Which was kind of a goofy situation because then I had to go all the way home. I was already out here where I wanted to go. I had to go all the way home to get my mom and then come all the way back. But the way that the timing worked, it just made more sense to do it that way. So. But anyways, I think that's it. Now today's Monday, so you know what that means. Tuesday, got another batch to do. Actually, this is my weekend with her too, so I'll have Tuesday, Thursday, and the weekend. Ugh. Trying to remember all this stuff. With Alzheimer's, that just does not happen. Anyways, that's all I got. So yeah, until next time. I said see ya.